On today's episode, we are going to be showing you how to make Locrio Dominicano. No se te olvide que este video tendrá una versión en español. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to be using costillita meat, and we're also going to be using chicken. We're going to cut them in small pieces. An important note, you can use the same process to make, the same process I'm making and that I'm using today, you can use it to make locrio de salami, locrio de cerdo, locrio de longaniza, any type of locrio dominicano that you would like to make, you can do using the same process I'm using right now. The only thing that you have to change is the meat. Other than that, you can use the same process, just change the meat, and you will have an amazing, incredible locrio. Right here, we're going to continue finish cutting the meat. We're doing right here. And now what we are going to do is we are going to season. We're going to put achiote, oregano. We're also going to add adobo, consumate. We're also going to add onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and black pepper. We are going to mix well so all the ingredients can get all that incredible seasoning. And once we stir well, we're going to put that aside and we are going to start cutting our vegetables. For our vegetables, we're going to be using red bell pepper, green bell pepper, 1 tomato, and half of 1 onion. We're going to cut the red bell pepper in small pieces, and we are going to do the same with the green bell pepper, just like we're doing right now. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave your comment down below, hit the bell for notifications, and also don't forget to share this content. Right here, we're going to continue putting the bell peppers. Now we're going to cut the onions and tomatoes. Right now we're cutting the tomatoes. We're going to do the same process and we are going to cut the tomatoes just like we did with the bell peppers, the red and green bell peppers. We're going to cut them in small pieces. And after we finish cutting the tomato, we're going to do the same thing with the onion. We're going to cut them in half. And we are going to start making the cuts. Almost when you finish cutting these amazing vegetables, you're going to put those aside. And on a pan, we're going to add olive oil. And we're going to start sauteing the meat. We're going to let the meat start cooking. Remember, I'm making Locrio Dominicano my style. This is the style that I have found that brings more flavor to this amazing dish. There's a lot of many people out there that do it different that I'm doing right now. I'm going to let the meat cook for 7 minutes. After 7 minutes, you see all that juice that the meat already have loose. Now what we are going to do is we are going to add the vegetables. And we are going to stir well so all those vegetables can start losing all the amazing juice and flavor that they have, that they're going to bring to this amazing and incredible dish. Right here, we're going to continue to stir well. Remember, every time you add an ingredient, stir well. We're going to put the lid on, let it cook the vegetables a little bit for around 5 minutes. We're going to take the lid off, and we are going to add some cilantro, and we're going to stir well again. Remember, continue to stir every time you add an ingredient. Right here, well, we're going to add 2 big spoons of tomato sauce. And we are going to continue to stir well so all the ingredients can get well combined. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of mustard. And also we're also going to add soy sauce. I'm going to stir well. And after all the ingredients are well cooked, then I'm gonna start adding the water. We're gonna be using 4 cups of water for this amazing dish. Remember, when you're cooking Locrio Dominicano, you have to always add 1 more cup of water than the rice that you're using. Right here, we're using 3 cups of water. We're gonna be working with 4 cups. Sorry, we're gonna be using 3 cups of rice. We're gonna be working with 4 cups of water. And that will bring the consistency that we're looking for. We're gonna stir well and we're gonna let it boil. Once it becomes to a boil, we're gonna add onions, a piece of onion. We're also gonna add a piece of red bell pepper, green bell pepper, 2 chicken bouillon, achiote. We're gonna also add adobo. We're gonna add the garlic powder, the onion powder, the consommate, and a little bit of salt. And we are going to start stirring this really well. And the reason why I add these ingredients after I add the rice, many people out there will add the ingredients first and then they will add the rice. I do it differently because I feel like it brings more flavor to the rice when I do it this way. Like I said, I've been starting and I've been making this dish for quite a while, and this is what I found tastes better. Now, once the rice start getting dry, a little bit of dry, you are going to put the lid on and let it cook for 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, you're going to take the lid off and you are going to stir well, just like I'm doing right now. And after you stir well, you're going to put the lid back on for 5 minutes. And while those 5 minutes are running, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fry some ripe plantains. Every time that we cook Locrio Dominicano, we always have some fried ripe plantains. Right here, after 5 minutes, my Locrio is completely done. Look at the consistency and the smell that this have cannot even explain to you guys. Totally amazing. The flavor, the meat, the consistency, it turned out perfect. Now what we are going to do is we're going to serve this on a dish, on a plate, and we're going to be eating this with some avocados and our fried ripe plantains. Look at the end results of this amazing, incredible dish. Look at the consistency of the rice. The meat is cooked perfect. The avocados and the nice touch of the fried ripe plantains. This amazing Locrio Dominicano turned out to be incredible.